Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press release out of the small cap space every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them, maybe find your next great small cap investment. It's Monday, March 19th. Hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day weekend. We know we wished everyone happy St. Patrick's Day on the site, but we'll do it again today in person on the video. I've got 4 press releases for you. I want to start you off first out of China, and I'm telling you, I think China is going to provide some pretty outstanding gains in the small cap space in the next couple of years. I'm talking today about China Botanic Pharmaceuticals. You can imagine the business they're in. They trade on the Amex on the stock symbol CBP, Charlie, Barry, Peter. They put out their first quarter fiscal 2012 numbers. This is for the period ended January 31st, 2012. Listen to these numbers. Net sales up 24.5% year over year to $28 million. This is for the quarter. Gross profits increased 25% to $17.3 million. Net income up 12.5% to $12.3 million, or 33 cents per diluted share. Why is that important? I'm going to tell you that in a second. They also had cash on hand of approximately $21.4 million. Total current assets of approximately $70.6 million. Okay, all sounds great. Take a look at this. Their market cap as of Friday is about $28 million. The company had sales this quarter of $28 million. So if they don't do another dollar in revenue for the rest of the year, they're trading at 1 times revenue. And you know they're going to do these numbers about the same numbers throughout the entire year. So you're looking at companies trading at a quarter of revenues. The company had net income of $12.3 million for the quarter. And the company's got a market cap of $27 million. So right now, based on just what they've done for the quarter, they're trading at less than 2.5 times earnings. If you extrapolate this number, they're going to crank out about $50 million in earnings for the year. And this is and the market cap is 27.8, so $28 million. So you're talking about a company that's trading almost half of 1 times earnings. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Cash on hand, $24 million. Trading a $28 million market cap, they're trading pretty much at 3/4 of cash value, and current assets of $70.6 million. Again, compare that to the market cap. These prices are absolutely ridiculously cheap. I've said this over and over again. We know there are problems in the China space, but when the dust settles and the bad companies are out, we're going to get into China 2.0, just like we saw during the dot-com days with Web 2.0. Once the first phase of dot-coms were cleaned out, the mistakes were made, the good companies left standing, everybody made significant profits. I think the exact same thing is going to happen for China. Bank on it. In addition, for China Botanic, take a look at their business outlook. For 2012, they're saying they're reaffirming, in fact, guidance of revenues about $91.6 million to $93. Call it $92 million. That's what they're expecting to do revenue for the year. Market cap, folks, $28 million. That's an increase about 26 to 28% over last year, so great top-line growth. They're also expecting net income to be in the range of $32.7 million to $33. Let's go $33 million for the year. Market cap, $27 million. They're going to be trading at less than 1 times earnings. Take a look at China Botanic. They're trading on stock symbol CBP. Do your own due diligence. Make sure there are no problems there. But unbelievable opportunities. Next up, McEwen Mining. Trades on the NYSE on the stock symbol MUX and the big board TSX on the stock symbol MUX. They're announcing resource and reserve increases at their San Jose mine in Argentina. The company says it's the 4th consecutive year that silver and gold resources continue to grow, but it was also the highest yearly production date. They produced 5.9 million ounces of silver, 80,000 ounces of gold. Resource and reserve estimates were calculated using conservative, and I'll really say this, conservative metal prices. They use $18 per ounce of silver. They use $1,080 ounce per gold. Very conservative numbers in order to get to this. So I really like the way they're approaching this. Measured and indicated silver and gold resources up 47% and 56% respectively. Silver, 68.6 million ounces. Gold, 1.04 million ounces. On the proven probable side, silver's up 5%. Gold is up 15% respectively. 22.3 million proven and probable ounces of silver, and 344,000 provable and probable ounces of gold. Nice numbers there. I also like their mission statement. You don't see this very often. The objective of McEwen Mining is to qualify for inclusion in the S&P 500. That would be big. By 2015, close on Friday, 398. 944 is a 52-week high. 305 is the low. So you're definitely getting the company at the closer end of its 52-week trading range. And I've also got Orvana Minerals here. TSX ROV is a stock symbol. They put out an operations update. This on their gold copper mine in northern Spain, where they're reporting that their cash costs have been reduced to less than $650 per ounce. Production for February was improved over the January numbers. Specifically, they did in January 1,193 ounces of gold. In February, 1,690 ounces. That's a big move there. Do the math. They've done some great numbers. Their grades were also up in February versus their grades in January, but the recovery percentages were lower. The company says they're a multi-mine gold and copper producer, so you've got to like that. Close on Friday, 86 cents. Now, here's the range. 357 on the high, 81 on the low. You're definitely finding the company that's extreme lower end of its trading range. Market cap $117 million. And finally, something to take a look at as a bit of a flyer. CTDH, it's CTD Holdings, trades on the OTCBB under CTDH. They're announcing record annual revenue. That's what I like. I like to see when a company is increasing its top line. Record annual revenues, just over $1 million. Not a big number, but it is a 30% increase over 2010. So I always got to pay attention to little companies like that and see what they can do in the future. They did report a net loss of $98,000, which isn't a big deal. That compares to a net loss of $38,000 in 2010. So you have to figure that out. But they do have cash and short-term investments of $127,000. They make complexes for food, nutritional, and pharmaceutical markets. 19-cent close on Friday. 20 and a half cents is their high. 5.5 cents is their low. So they're definitely at the higher end of their trading range. You got to be careful of that. But otherwise, four pretty good stories for you. It's always quality over quantity. If you look for more great small cap resource companies, and you watch this on Global Investor right now, then look below me or to the left of me to see the companies we've covered over the past few days. Otherwise, if you're not already there, get to the front page of AGORACOM, watch this daily show, take a look at the best headlines to my right, and get into our marketplace to discover your next great small cap stock. That's a wrap. Have an amazing day.